Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to show you a little project that I've been working on. This project was inspired by Lynn over at A Bit of Birdsong. I'll link her channel and the video that inspired me in the description box below. I am going to be making some of these fabric prayer journals. They will be available at a craft show. My friend Kathy is going to take these for me to the craft show, and of course I'll probably have to keep one for myself because they are so cute. But basically your signature is this, and then it's going to fold into a book. So first you have a cover. For the cover I'm using duck cloth. I have tons of this duck cloth, and then some really cute striped fabric. And what you do is you sew the two together, and then this one is 5x9. It's the cover. I'm going to be printing some images and transferring them onto this fabric. So here's the cover, and then you fold these how you want them. And just place them like that. They'll get folded and placed in your book like this. And it's going to be so cute. Each one will have a bit of a pocket, if you will, all the way across and on the back. And I'll be placing Bible verses, prayer request cards, some ephemera, and who knows what else I'll find to put in these. But you've got to check out the video and you'll get the full details on how to make these. So this is how far I am. I have all the covers made. Look at this beautiful fabric. So cute. And then I've got all of my signatures cut here. These just have to be sewed. So follow along and I'll show you the progress and then some final results. Thanks guys. So I've got all of my signatures cut and trimmed, and as you can see it does have a little bit of raveling there, and I will go in and clean that up. But we have a signature and it will fold this way. The next step is to add the pocket, which is about 2.5 inches tall. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to use some vintage linens. Isn't this pretty? So pretty. But this would be a pocket like here. Where you could slide in the prayer cards and little music sheets, and hopefully you can see that. There we go. Just like that. So I'll cut a piece and we'll see how it looks. These parts I want to keep because I can incorporate those into the pages, and it's so pretty. So we're going to cut here. And these are 8 inches wide. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right here. And then we need 2.5 inches for the pocket. So I'm gonna go about like that. It doesn't have to be exact. That's what is the best part about this entire process, is that you don't have to be exact. If you're not following Lynn over at A Bit of Birdsong, you have to. Her whole thing is just create and don't worry about the perfection part of it. Just create. And she is just a joy to watch. So here we've got, I'm going to go about right there, 1, 2.5. And you'll see what I mean in just a moment. And this I can use for another project. So here we have some pockets. And how cute is that? And then you use one for the other side. And that looks probably a little big, but I can trim that. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Just clip it right away. Flip it over. Take another one. And put that there. All right, and then I'll go to the sewing machine and I'll use a zigzag to go around, and I'll come back and show you that. And there you have it. Trim off our strings here. Look at that, how cute. I love it. And you could trim off the sides if you wanted, but I think I'm just gonna leave it. And this is the cover. This is where I'm gonna put the little images, and I'm gonna put the word pray. This will fold and go inside, just like that. I'm going to do some more of these because I have all of these to do. And I'll come back and show you what those look like. I just wanted to show you, I'm working on the pockets. So I'm just taking some vintage linens and making pockets. And then what I do is I take a wide zigzag stitch and stitch it on all the way around, And then this is where the prayer cards and such will go. It'll be a little booklet like this, and you can just tuck things in there. I'll show you a couple more. How cute is that? This is just some old ribbon that I had. And again, it'll fold over like this. And there'll be 3 of these, and then the cover. For this stage, I did switch over to my walking foot, and then I have my zigzag set to 2 and 4. I'm using the zigzag setting, and there is no right way to sew these on, but you want to make sure that you catch both sides. So I go with the highest pocket and stitch from there. Sorry about that. For the covers, I sewed on vintage illustrations. I scanned these out of dictionaries, and then I added words on each one. And I used a cute little embroidery stitch to put them on. I don't know if it's gonna, there we go. And I think they turned out so adorable. This one says pray. So they're coming together. This is a great oak, and it has faith on it. And this is what it will look like. The next step is to take some vintage linens and then I will sew them along the outside so that you can tie it. When I have that done, I'll come back and show you. I just want to show you what I'm doing with the straps. I just take the vintage trim and I measure about 30 inches and I'm just sewing it right across, and then that will serve as a tie like that. How cute is that? Alright, I just wanted to show you something. I need to bind the prayer journals. And I thought, well, I'm going to get brave. And instead of sewing them in, because I do have 10 of them to do, but check this out. It actually worked. Isn't that neat? And then it looks really pretty on the outside. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sewing these, and then I will add a string to add beads. And I'll show you that when I get to that point. My little prayer journals are finished. Now they're ready to pass on to someone else to finish. I think that they turned out adorable. I love the stitching around the illustration. And again, I put muslin on some freezer paper, and then I just ran this through the printer. And then it has ribbon, and I sewed this across. And then the binding is actually with a sewing machine, and look how thick it is. It actually worked. I used a larger needle for thick fabrics, and then I used my walking foot. So I just thought that that was amazing. And then I added some little beads, and the little glass jar has a mustard seed in it. And each one has some little things in there. I of course have Matthew 13:31 through 32. He put another parable before them, saying, "The kingdom of heaven is like a grain of mustard seed that a man took and sowed in his field. It is the smallest of all seeds, but when it has grown, it is larger than all the garden plants and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air come and make nests in its branches." So I made that little card, and then I added some sheet music. And this is some vintage linens that I put in there. I love how this turned out here. And then I added some rusty safety pins with a cross. And this one doesn't have one, so I'm going to add these cute prayer cards. And I made each one, and then I distressed the edges. I got these from a lovely lady on Creative Fabrica. And I just thought they were cute, and they were the perfect size because they will slip right down in there. And I think I'll add one more right there. But this is perfect for a starter journal for someone. You could use a fabric pen and write on the linens. You could do some slow stitching in here, which I plan on doing for future ones. I added this little handmade yo-yo. But yeah, so cute. And I'll show you the rest of them. This one says faith. And it has the little mustard seed in a jar as well with some beads. And they're just sewn in on the inside. This is, the cord is the waxed cotton cord. This is a pine tree, and it says stand firm. This is a wise owl, and it says believe. This is a lime tree. And it says peace. Some partridges. This one says grace. And I hope that I put some, I did put some cards in there. And this is a bird. And I didn't add any words, but someone could take a fabric pen and add some words there. And the same with this, I didn't add any words to the dragonfly, but you can definitely put some words in there. This one I made for my friend Kathy, and it has birdie on it. And I tried my hand at some free motion quilting, but I think I need a little more practice, but I think she'll appreciate that. And has the same mustard seed. And then I used a different type of linen. I only had a little bit of this, but it worked out good. And then I added a tassel on hers. And this one simply says, pray. Lynn, thank you so much for the inspiration. Lynn is over at A Bit of Birdsong. I highly recommend you visit her channel. Thanks everyone for watching. If you have questions, put them in the comments below and I'll answer them. I just wanted to kind of take you through the process of me making them, but without real detailed instructions, because what I did is I took Lynn's instructions and kind of put my own spin on them. So that's kind of why there's no detailed instructions. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like this kind of content, using what you have around the house and making something special, please consider subscribing, tell a friend, share. Thanks for watching, guys. And until next time, God bless.